What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to Born to BBQ. Today, we're cooking up some steaks, but that's not the main star of the show. We're making homemade chimichurri. We got the fire absolutely rolling. About to get the coals tossed in the Argentinian, get the steaks cooking. But while we do that, I'm going to run you guys through how I blend up my homemade chimichurri. Y'all stick around. We're about to get cooking. All right, y'all, I'm gonna run you through what I do to get my parsley and cilantro off the stalks. I just come through and I just take my knife. We're just gonna shave all that off, holding the base of the stalks. And we're gonna get some big stalks in there. It's okay. We're gonna take some of those out as we go along. This just helps kind of weed out some of the bigger stalks. For the most part, we got most of what we need out of there. You can take some of these little pieces, and you take those out as you go. And we're going to take all of this and we're going to put it in our food processor. We're going to go through, we're going to pick out some of these that are on some bigger stalks. Some of the smaller stalks is fine. I pulled these off the stalk, toss that. And then we're going to do the same thing with the parsley. Do the same thing. We're going to take this off. It's okay if some of it gets damaged, because ultimately it's all getting blended up anyway. We're going to take it, shred, and then same thing, we're going to filter out some of those big stalks, toss in the food processor. All right, now we got all that parsley and cilantro all broken down. We got big stalks out of there. We have a few small stalks here and there, not the end of the world. Once it's all grinded up, you aren't going to notice the difference much anyway. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit my blender, and I'm just going to put it on medium for a bit so it starts grinding down some of those leaves, get them all nice blended up. And then I'm going to add in some onions. We got about 3/4 of an onion, white onion. I've got garlic, and we're going to add that in and then add the rest of our seasonings. All right, now y'all, now that they're pretty blended up, we're going to go ahead, lift that lid, toss in our onion, toss in our garlic. We're going to crack in some fresh pepper. This is going to be to your liking. I'll have more of an exact recipe down in the description below. Crack some pepper, put in a bit of salt. We're going to put in our Italian seasoning. Any type is fine. Again, to your liking. I put in my chili flakes. I go a little heavier because I like a little bit more chili flake. Really gets that good spice. We're going to put in a splash of red wine vinegar. You can use apple cider vinegar if you got it and you don't have this. That'll help give some of that acidity. And then we're going to go ahead and get it back to blending. Right now, y'all, we're going to put in a little bit of the oil. And then we're going to hit that blender again. You add this oil to your liking. I'll have a more exact amount again down below. I just go to feel. I like to have it a little bit more oily, especially if I'm going to be throwing it on the steaks shortly after, or even sometimes I'll coat them as I'm finishing up the steaks. Just kind of sear them on there. Hey, y'all, it's just that simple. We got a chimichurri in about 5 minutes. It's really that easy. If you're the type of person that likes sauce on your steak, by all means, grab some of this and throw together a chimichurri.